Good morning. So, how's everyone? Where were you a fan? You did not attend last two lectures, beta.
I was out of state.
You are out of state. Okay, that's great. Abdullah, please turn on your camera, beta.
I have visited 8 states.
Sorry, beta.
I have visited 8 states.
You have?
Wait. I have.
You want to show something, beta?
See, I'm in the chat.
Wow, you visited 8 states. Wow, lovely. What states did you visit, beta?
New Delhi and don't know.
Wow, it seems that you've enjoyed a lot, huh?
New Delhi, Surat, not Chennai.
Maybe the northern states?
Yes,
It's very cold out there, right?
I was gone to Shimla.
Wow, you've gone to Shimla. Did you see the snow?
Yes, and Yak.
Yeah, wow, that's nice. Did you sit on it?
Yes,
I would love to see the pictures. Can you show us the pictures?
yes. Wait.
Okay, I'm waiting. Till everybody joins in. It's 11:02. We can invest in more 2-3 minutes. So then we would love to see the
Enable the
pictures.
screen sharing.
Yes, I'll enable screen sharing. Okay, you can share your screen now.
Okay.
Wow, that's so lovely. That's great. I want to see the snow peak once again.
This one?
Yes. Where was this place, Pita?
See, this is the hot lake in the Shimla.
Wow.
Naturally hot.
Wow, that's great. Lovely.
And this.
Yeah, yes, lovely. Wow, what an experience. What was the temperature, Pita, over there?
Minus.
Minus. Very cold
Yes.
then it might be, na?
Yes.
Thank you, Fan. Thanks for sharing your lovely pics. Thank you, Pita. Wow, we've got Rahman, Ahmed. Okay, so what were we doing, Beta? Did everybody see a fast picture? Lovely pictures, isn't it? It's been to 8 states. And how long was your vacation?
Week.
So how long were you out, Beta?
7 days.
7 days. Wow. Okay, so what were we doing? Do you all remember? What were we doing?
Plants.
Plant. We are done with plant. We are done with the chapter. I have posted an assignment for which I have not received all the submissions. Why? What is the reason for not receiving the submissions, Rita? Abdullah, Ahmed, Nadia Khan, what is the child's name? Can you please help me with the child's name? Did you not submit your
mom's name, but that's my mom's name, but I for some reason can't change it to my name.
can you speak a little louder, Beta?
Ma'am, my mom's name.
Okay, what is your name? Can you help me with your name? What's your name, beta?
Izan.
Izan. Okay, that's Izan. That's great. Okay. So what is the reason that you're not submitting your assignments? I can just show you, see how many have I received. Let me just show it to you. And then we'll start with the lecture. It's my cell phone. Mama phone.
Ma'am, what we have to do?
I'm showing you something. I had assigned this assignment on 14th of January, and it was assigned to 14 participants and none of them have submitted. 31st of January and it is 4th of Feb. It has been 4 days and nobody has submitted this assignment. What is the reason? I hope everybody can see my screen. 14 has been assigned, out of which 0 have submitted.
Cannot see.
Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
It's shining. I can see it.
so what do I expect? I expect the submission latest by Sunday. Today is Friday. I'm giving you 2 more days. And within 2 days, I want everybody to submit their assignments. Okay? Without fail. And if you don't give it to me now also, then I'll see to it that you have your marks in your final examination. I want you all to study on a regular basis. You cannot skip your studies. You cannot skip the writing part. Yes, I'm here to explain you, but then again, it is completely your responsibility to even write what you've learned. Okay? Can I expect timely submission from now onwards? Kids, can I expect timely submission?
Ma'am, is my name on there too? The
Sorry?
14 students. Is my name there too on the 14 students?
Yes. You might have received it on the Google Classroom. Please open your Google Classroom and check for science assessment. You will get in your science folder. Please, like there are questions there, solve it, click pictures and attach it back to me. Okay. Chalo. We had done pushing and pulling. Ubada, where are you? Even Ubada has not submitted. Ubada, being a very studious child, has not submitted. I'm surprised now. Okay, we were done with this. We did this. Now we'll be doing pushes and pulls. Sorry, beta.
That means no one is submit. We know good students.
I'm not getting you, beta. Speak a little louder, beta. You can see Zan. Perfect. Chalo. Starting with pushes and pulls. Learn that we can measure force with a force meter. See, did you ever visit a vegetable vendor? How does it measure the vegetables? There's an instrument, the weighing instrument. He puts the vegetables into it and then measures it. We all have been to vegetable market, beta. Yes or no?
Ma'am, I have this instrument. I have
Yes.
this.
Yes. Did you all see that the vegetable vendor puts the vegetable into some instrument, the weighing instrument, and then he measures it? Good morning, beta. Today we'll be doing force, but before force, Adiba, it is a reminder for you also.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. I have not received science assessment that was given on 31st of January. I want you all to submit it by Sunday. Okay? Or else your marks from the pen examination will be deducted. I will deduct 20 marks from your assessment if you don't submit your assessment on time. Chalo. So we were doing pushes and pull. We were talking about how to measure force. We all learned that force cannot be seen, but we can see the repercussion. That is what is happening. See, I have this cell phone in my hand. I cannot see the force for lifting it, but I can see what is happening just because I've put some force and I've lifted the cell phone. The cell phone has changed its position. Similarly, if you push the door, can you see the force? No. But what we can see that the door has been closed. Similarly, if you open the door, we cannot see the force, but we can see that the door is opening. That is what we've already done. Today, what are we going to do is, we'll be learning about the force meter. What is a force meter? A force meter is used to measure the force. Okay, likewise, see, you measure rupees, money in rupees. You measure vegetables and fruits in kilos. Similarly, force is measured in Newton. What is the unit to measure force? Newton. I'm writing it on the screen and you write it on your textbook. Sorry. Chalo, write it somewhere on your textbook or your notebook. Force is measured write using force meters and unit for measuring force, unit for measuring force is Newton. Like we measure vegetables in kilograms, or in a ruler we measure length in centimeters and meters. Similarly, force is measured and the unit is called as Newton. Okay, simple. So if you get this question in your exam, what is the unit for measuring force? So what will be the answer? Unit for measuring force? Chalo, quickly tell me the answer.
Newton.
Newton, perfect. I would say force is measured using dash. What is the answer?
Force meter.
Force meter. The force meter is the device. Force meter is the device. And the unit, that is rupees or kilometer or centimeter, the unit is Newton. Okay? Chalo. I'll just quickly move ahead. How can we measure the force if we cannot see it? See, I told you, we cannot see the force, but we can measure the force. We all have seen this type of an instrument somewhere in our lives. Did you all see this type of an instrument?
I have the instrument.
Yes, we all have seen. What happens in this instrument? We simply keep an object in that, and whatever the weight is, if the weight is very less, it will move for some points only. But if the weight is very high, then the unit will go down and it will indicate the force. Okay, what is happening? I will just take a quick read of this and then I will explain. How can we measure the force if we cannot see it? We open doors all the time. There are doors to get into our home, the classroom and the cupboard and the locker. See, everything, classroom, cupboard, home, locker, everything has a door to it. How much force is needed to open a door and how can we measure it? We use a force meter. The force that is required to open the door, it is measured with the help of a force meter. Look closely at the picture of the force meter. Can you see why the force meter is also called a spring balance? It is also called as a spring balance. What is the reason that it is called as a spring balance? Anybody who knows the answer? Why is a force meter called as a spring balance? Because there is a spring attached to it. There is a spring that is being attached to the force meter. That is the only reason that it is called as a spring balance. Easy? Understood? Okay. Let me scroll on a little further. Investigation. How does a force meter work? Your teacher will give you objects of different sizes. Attach each object to the force meter. Notice where the pointer reaches in the force meter. Pull the objects in order of how far they've made the pointer go down. Anybody who has a force meter at your place? Anybody? Abdullah, do you have it in your home? A force meter? Adiba, Afan, Ubada? No. Do you have a force meter? Kids? Okay. Fine. So what will happen? A normal discussion. If you put something that is of a very light weight, the force meter will not move much. The force meter will not move much. But what will happen if you put something of a very high weight? If something weighing 10 kilos is put on the force meter, what will happen? The force meter will move downwards because it is very heavy. Okay. So what did we notice with a force meter? Chalo, if I, what do I say? Please everybody mute your, keep yourself on mute, beta. If I keep a notebook on the force meter, will the force meter move very down? If I keep a notebook on the force meter, will it move down very fastly?
पेंसिल के कई नहीं ले
बोलो कंपास आम से
Kids, what am I asking? Listen to me.
Abdullah,
Ubada.
Abdullah, music said too much sound is coming from the side.
Afan,
yes
Yes.
if I keep a notebook on the force meter, will it move more or will it move less? A notebook? Move less, definitely. But if I keep a heavy object, a heavy vessel on it, will it move more or less?
More.
More. So what did we notice? Like if we keep a notebook, I'll just write it.
बोला था ना वैसा ही हुआ था इसका
क्या
ऐसा ही हुआ था हैदराबाद में बंद करके दीजिए
Placing.
मेरा चालू ही नहीं हुआ
नहीं जैसे आपको आया था ना वैसे ही हम लोग तो नहीं करता तो भाई
Placing height objects in force meter move less, but placing heavier object force meter downwards.
Ma'am,
Yes, beta.
sometimes force meter we will take a heavy cheese and we will the force meter go downward
Very good.
because the heavy thing is very heavy to the force meter.
That is the only reason that the force meter will move down very quickly. But if the things are light, it will not move much. It is also called a spring balance because there everybody can see the picture over here. There is a spring that is being attached on it. That is the only reason that it is being called as a spring balance. Okay. So quickly take a note of this. I would request everybody to write instead of taking screenshots. I know that is very convenient, but you should have writing practice also better. Okay. So whenever I write something, Quickly note the question and write it in your notebook. If there is a test book, you can write it over there also. There is a place given there to write. You can write it in your textbook as well. But please write. Make a habit of writing every day. Write at least one page. See, Abdullah is writing. I can see. Abdullah writes every time. Very good, Abdullah. Afan, are you writing? Adiba, Ubada, Amatur, are you all writing?
Wait.
If you all are done with writing, please let me know so that I can move on further.
Wait. I'm starting writing. Place.
Ahmed, are you writing?
Force meter move less. Move. Move less. But placing
Very good. I'm very
heavier.
happy with my kids that everybody has taken my thing seriously and is writing. Very good. Now you all are big boys and girls, na? Should be responsible for your studies. You should know how to study. Every day dedicate 1 hour to only studying. Rest you can play. I don't say no to playing, but 1 hour of
Ma'am,
serious studying.
all day I write 4 page.
Very good.
Done,
That
ma'am.
is a very good habit, Radha.
Done, ma'am.
Perfect. Thank you, Abdullah. This will give 2
Wait,
minutes to
ma'am.
everybody. Yes, yes. And then we'll move on. Abdullah, do you study at home?
Yes.
Then why don't you submit your projects, your assignments? Why didn't you submit your assignment?
Ma'am, you see that I sent my assignment.
You sent your assignment on Google Classroom?
Yeah,
When
check
did you
it.
send it, beta?
I sent today in
Today.
morning.
Sorry?
I sent it today morning.
In today morning. Okay. I'll just check in stream. I have not received it, beta. Just try and post it once again. Okay, Ivana? Because I have not received it.
Okay.
Either in stream or in classwork. Please do it today itself. Try it one more time. Or you have the WhatsApp number, you can send it out there also. Okay, if you are unable to send on Google Class.
Ma'am, you can send me your. I will send in Christina ma'am. Christina ma'am will send you.
You can directly send it to me also. I'm sharing my WhatsApp number in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, give me a minute. So that if you are not able to send it on the Google Classroom, you can send me on my private chat also. I'll check it from there. Give me a minute. Everybody, please take a note of my number. So in case you have any difficulty, any doubts, you can always contact me. And if you're unable to send it on the Google Classroom, you can send me on the WhatsApp number. Take a quick note of my number and be punctual in submitting your assignments. Can I start now? So what were we doing? Now we'll be learning about weight. What is weight basically?
Ma'am,
Clear the
Adiba,
screen. Yes, Adiba.
what's
Ma'am,
the
weight
assignment
is
we have to do?
We had just completed a chapter called as flowering plants. I have given some questions related to that chapter in the Google Classroom. You have to solve all the questions, click pictures and send it back to me. Okay, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Chalo. Weight. What is weight? Weight is a force and it is measured in Newton. The bigger the mass of an object, the greater the weight will be. Mass is measured in kilograms and grams. We all know we buy vegetables, we buy fruits. In what unit are they measured? They are measured in kilograms and grams. Look at the photograph of the force meter and
ma'am,
find.
just like we see our weight just like vegetables and plants.
Very good. Just like we all weight ourselves in kilograms, dissimilar with vegetables and fruits also. So I just explain you that the unit for measuring force is Newton. Force is not measured in kilograms and grams. In what unit is the force measured? It is measured in newtons. And the scale. Some force meters also show mass in kilograms and grams. Everybody just see where my pointer is going. What is it written? This is a force meter. And what is the unit mentioned over here? Read and let me know. What is written? Can you see my pointer?
What? Yes. 0.
Above that, there is a unit being mentioned over here. What is written over here?
0 kilo.
Ma'am, Adiba, we can see like this only.
Ma'am, that is cited newtons. Newtons.
Open the attachment.
Ma'am, newtons.
Newton, yes. See, it is written in Newton. There are no attachments given there. I think so. I've missed some attachments. I will attach and I will send it once again, Adiba. Okay. I will keep the attachments and then I will send. Okay. Don't worry. Thank you for showing it to me. I just missed that point. Okay. So we all saw force meter and we even see that it is measured in newtons. Look at the photograph of the force meter and find newtons and the scale. Some force meter also show in mass and please mute yourself, beta. Let me just clear this heart. I don't know whose heart are they. So many hearts are there. Okay. So what can we see in this force meter? There is a spring balance. What is this? The red part and here shows a smaller red part. Can anybody explain what is this?
Ma'am, Adiba, this is
Kilogram.
Yes,
kilogram.
perfect. But this shows that see, it moves more now. It is moved downward more. So what can we conclude? That here will be a very heavy object, but here it did not move much. So what can we say? That the object was not very heavy. Simple to understand. We can all see that here the spring balance has moved very down. So the object will be very heavy. But in the right hand side, the object did not move that much down. Can you see there is only a small amount of movement in the scale. So the object over here will be light or heavy. Chalo, quickly say. You can write it. Here heavy and here will be light. Chalo, quickly write. Who's writing on the screen? Which will be heavy and which will be light? Write, quickly write.
Left side will be the heavier and the right side will be the light.
Very good. Chalo, write heavy and light so that I can move further. It's 11:32. I have 8 minutes. I want to cover the gravity part also today. Who's writing?
I'm writing.
I'm waiting for you to write, beta.
What we have to write, ma'am?
Which one is heavy and which one is light?
This one is heavy.
Which one? The left one or the right one? Chalo, tell me, I will write. Which one is heavy? Okay, this one is?
Heavy. This one is heavy, ma'am.
Heavy.
Wait, ma'am, I will show you. The yellow one is?
This one is heavy and this one is light. Can you
Light.
please explain why is the second one light? How can you conclude
Because
it is light?
this one is heavy. Ma'am, because the ground.
Because
kilogram
here the string has moved
The
only this much.
kilogram goes in 100 and the second and A1 is 500.
Yes, here you can see that, yes, it is moved up till 500 grams and in the B, it is moved only up till 100 grams. Can you all see? Here it is moved up till 500 grams and here it is moved only till 100 grams. So this will be heavy and this will be light. Simple to understand, beta. Chalo, let me move further quickly. Okay, anybody who's seen that what happens in the space on the moon?
Yes, I know.
Yes,
Ma'am,
we all have
in
learned about gravity.
We fly. Ma'am, in space, we fly because of gravity.
Perfect. In space, everybody
Everybody.
flies. You know, everything basically flies because there is no gravity. What is this
We can't
gravity?
drink water there.
See,
We can't
I
drink.
have this thing in my hand, this toy in my hand. If I throw this toy, where is this toy going? Where did it go?
Down.
Why
Down.
did not it go upside? Why did it go sideways?
Because
Earth has
they
some
have gravity.
Perfect.
Because
Because the earth has gravity. There is a pull. The earth pulls every object towards itself. So because of that pull, the toy over here simply goes down and does not fly in the air, nor does it go sideways. That is called as a gravitational pull. Everybody, open your notebook. and
Like
write what
it's
is
very
gravity.
interesting, ma'am.
Sorry,
We
beta.
will fly. We will
Yes, so
fly.
if we
It's
go on
very
the moon,
interesting.
everybody will fly. Chalo, first write a question, what is gravity? And I'm giving you the answer and then I will explain in the next lecture. Chalo, open your notebooks, write down the question, what is gravity? What is gravity?
Wait, ma'am.
Writing it over here. The question is, what is gravity? Did you all write the question?
Ma'am, wait, writing. Ma'am, done. Next one. Gravity. Actually,
Gravity is the force that pulls objects towards itself. Gravity is the force that pulls object towards itself.
ma'am, done.
Chalo, quickly take a note of this and then I'm ending the lecture. Okay?
Done. Done. Done, ma'am. Done, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Ma'am, I can leave. Ma'am, I can leave. Ma'am, ma'am, we can leave. Bye, ma'am.
Everyone done noting it down? If you've done, you can leave. Okay? Bye. Have a great day ahead.